Hey everyone, so today I'm doing a video review on the MAC Tropical Taboo collection. I did not get all the pieces, so I'm only going to be doing a limited amount, so if you're looking for something that's the whole collection, this is not the video for you, and feel free to click out now. Let me talk about the shadows first. They are the They are the Mineralized Eyeshadows. They're baked, and they kind of have like this look like they've just been like swiped across with a brush of different colors. So for example, this one is Tropica, and it's really pretty. And this one right here is Dare to Bear. As you can see, it's got like that swipe mineral. You can use these wet or dry, and like I said, they have they're a little hard in consistency. I didn't say that, but I was gonna say it. Sorry. And this one is Bossa Blue. Now, if you remember the Heavenly Creatures collections, some of these shades may seem very similar. There was a greenish shade released. I don't recall the name of it at the moment, but it reminded me very much of the Heavenly Creatures Water. So much so that I completely passed on that one, since I already have water. The Bossa Blue, I'm going to open it up because I don't want you to have any reflection. The Bossa Blue really reminds me of Sky. So if you already have Sky, you might not need Bossa Blue. The only difference is Sky contains a light blue, and the ribbon of gold is not as brown as the Bossa Blue, but they do achieve the same look, except for this is more blue, and this will appear more brown when swirled together. So you need to pick and choose. Do you want something a little bit bluer? You can stick with Sky if you got it during the Heavenly Creatures, or you can just get something new and tropical. Another shade that's very similar to one of the shades in this collection is also from Heavenly Creatures. I'm going to quickly show you that. And that is Invincible Light. And as you can see here, it's purple and pink, all swirled with a ribbon of gold. And this is a purpley color with a yellow, like a very pale yellow. They seem very similar to me. They do give similar color payoff, except for, of course, this is a little bit more metallic and shimmery, and this is more just kind of like, it comes off as like a pale, very pale lilac, or even a white. So they're similar. So if you actually like this shade and you wanted something similar, something to Invincible Light, you could go with that Dare to Bear. So that's just a quick, for comparison's sake, to see if you've already had something in your collection that may have been comparable. I wanted to make sure that you weren't getting something that you might not like. So let's get on to some quick swatches, why don't we? So let's start with this. Dare to Bear, like I said, if you dampen your brush a little bit and it's wet, you'll get much more pigmentation. If you apply this over primer, also more pigmentation. I'm going to be applying over bare skin to show you exactly what the pigmentation is like right out of the pan. So I'm going to get a nice mix there. As you can see, let me get in the sunlight. Of course, I can only pick up sunlight on my face. Here, I'll put it here. It's a very shimmery kind of color, very kind of frosty. Its finish, it actually doesn't say what finish it is, it just says mineralized on the back. But if I were to describe it as anything, I would definitely say it's kind of frosty. It would make a good highlight shade on your under your brow bone, so this is good for that. Or just a nice soft lid shade for the summer. And I would love to say that you can isolate the shades, like do pure purple or pure yellow, but my compact does not allow me to do that since they really are layered on one another. Alright, so the next shade that we have that I'm going to do is Tropica. And this is a nice mix of almost a fuchsia purple and an aqua blue. It really reminded me like early 90s, 80s, that whole look, so I had to pick it up. So when I swatch it on my finger, like I said, I can't get, it actually turns into almost a duochrome. Like I can almost see the pink and the blue at the same time in my swatch. Can you see that? You can almost see the pink and the blue at the same time. It comes to a purple, but it also has that blue reflection in it, which I think is just gorgeous. There you go. It's got that iridescent property to it. Like I said, I can't seem to pick up the sunlight from my finger, but I hope you're able to see it. I'll try to have better swatches on my Instagram, so there you go. It's got that reflection. There you go, you can kind of see it there. The blue to purple, blue to pink. It's very pretty. And that would make a great lid shade. Again, it's still very light, but if you want to make it more pop, more pigment, use it wet, use it over primer. And last but not least, I have Bossa Blue. Bossa Blue. And this one I actually can use separate colors. I can use either the blue or the brown, or mix them together to get a nice blue-brown. So I'm going to go on the side. There's the blue. It's not really pigmented, but it's okay. And then here's just the brown. Again, not really pigmented. But when I swirl them all together, they become much more pigmented, and they become this rich, almost blue-brown. It's not super pigmented, but it's more pigmented. And this would make a great crease color, I feel. Great crease color, great smoky eye, definer color, definitely. So I like that I have options. I have a great highlight color for my brow bone, a great lid color that has that color shift, and a great crease color. Like I said, I didn't pick up the other shades because I felt like they were a little bit redundant, personally. I did pick up a mineral skin finish, and I picked up Adored. Here we go. It's upside down. Here we go. I picked up Adored. There's the back. Adored. And it simply just says it's a mineral skin finish. Now, I got this one. I really like that it really kind of reminds me of sand. And when I swatch from the middle, I get a nice kind of like peachy color. It's a skin finish, so it leaves my skin looking kind of peachy. But when I swatch from the coral end, I get this really nice corally color, which would be a great highlight. And as you can see right there, kind of highlighted right there. So this is great for highlight. I would use it maybe in this zone, like the T-zone, perhaps. And I also picked up 2 lip products because, well, you can't do a collection without lip products, right? And I picked up the Mineralized Lipstick. I actually passed on this when it was first released, so I was like, what kind of excuse did I need to pick this up? Here it is. So it does have a magnetic closure, which is kind of cool. Boop. And this one is Midnight Mambo. And I'm not a fan of the packaging. I feel like it's flimsy. I feel like if I put it in my purse, this could just pop open since it's just a magnetic closure. Enough force. And another thing I don't really like about this lipstick is I don't like the applicator or the way it looks. Like, I'm just not used to that. It feels weird to me. I haven't swatched it yet, so I will do a live lip swatch for you. So here goes. So sorry for the flip of the angle. My battery died and I lost sunlight. That's the sun set behind me. So I'm going to do this live lip swatch. Again, I already still have some on my lips, but I'll just go over it because I was just eating a little bit. Which is good. Good. I'm eating and I still have it on my lips. So let's go. Now, I do not like the way the applicator is shaped. I feel it's difficult, or I'm just not used to it, so that it's harder for me to apply it. Now, it is called Midnight Mambo, and it's this really bright looking purple here in the tube, but when I apply it to my lips, it's a little bit sheerer. Not terribly sheerer, not terribly pigmented, just sheerer. This is my first time trying the Mineralized Lipstick, so I wasn't really sure what to expect. It's very moisturizing. It feels kind of like, oh my gosh, I can't put my finger on it, but it feels more like not a lipstick, but more like just a moisturizing, like a tinted lip product, but you get a lot of color. I'll do a quick swatch in my hand too, so you can really grasp the sheerness. There you go. But it's pretty shiny. It delivers a lot of pigmentation, and it covers up your natural lip look with only 2 swipes. So I can't complain about that. It kind of does remind me, I guess, maybe a little bit of the Cremesheen formula, but it's a little bit lighter. So, like I said, my biggest drawback is the magnetic cap, which is cool if it's sitting on my dresser, but the second I throw it in my bag, I'm going to be paranoid. And I also picked up a Cremesheen glass in Narcosis. Right there, Narcosis. This is a re-promote. I don't recall what collection it was re-promoted from, but it is a re-promote. So, it's a doe foot applicator, typical, and I'll put this right above. Right there. Let me just even that out, because that was gloppy. As you can see, they really have this. The Cremesheen glass is actually a bit more pigmented than the actual mineralized lipstick, so that should let you know that it really is a sheer lipstick. The mineralized lipstick is a sheer lipstick, but as you can see on my lips, it's obviously apparent that it's on my lips. So I'm going to apply this product over the lipstick, which is why I bought it. So, oh, that really looks nice. This is my first time trying it, so. Yeah, I really like that. I think together they work very well because the Cremesheen gloss really helps to fill in any of the sheerness from the lipstick, and they go pretty well together. That's Midnight Mambo and Narcosis. So overall, I am pleased with the Tropical Taboo collection. I'm going to be trying out those shadows that I showed earlier in the video. I'm going to try them out wet, see how they look on my eyelid wet. And I'll probably post those pictures on Instagram, so if you're interested in seeing what kind of looks I could create with those shadows, please feel free to subscribe to my Instagram, which is Recycled Stardust, and I will have photographs and detailed descriptions up on my blog really soon. Promise, promise, promise. And that's thecosmoholic.blogspot.com, so make sure to check that out. I also have tons and tons of swatches and reviews, and I have a nifty subscription guide on my blog. If you'd like to check it out, it's right in the top bar, right under the title and description, so feel free to see that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found this review helpful. And I believe a lot of the products just released at Macy's online, so you can check them out there. And you can also check them out at the MAC site because a lot of them are still available, and also on Nordstrom. Thank you for watching.